Somebody's watching me tonight. I'm buzzing. Hopefully. So, on the weekend with Chaz and Mimi. That's what's going on. Something different.
So you're supposed to like join us this weekend.
We're going to, hopefully. All the subscribers, they're going to watch it and be like, wow, these
I don't know
guys,
about that.
people
Yeah, I don't
really,
know about that.
really
Look, I have a unicorn.
spice it up a lot. This is like real authentic stuff, guys. This stuff right here. Tonight, we're going to call it Buzzing with Authentic. Maybe. I don't know. Now we're going to have to edit. Oh, there we go. Now I look like a true gangster. I just need my pistol. Kill that motherfucker. Ah, shoot him in the face.
No, you need like one of those, one of those Tommy guns or whatever, like one of those gangsters.
Oh, they did have it there too, man. Like they had like that Al Capone hat, like the real. Man, that looked nice.
Okay, who dresses there? I mean, who buys their stuff? And like, if you don't buy your shit from Walmart, you're like nobody. But like,
they had a lot of
pimps.
Yeah, it looks like it. No, so I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna now since you asked, because the guy was talking in Spanish to my dad. You know, they're talking. You know, and I was picking up that Ramona Ayala and some of the Los Chamacos went over there and got a lot of their Stacey Adams. That's why they stayed in business a lot, because they would buy, there was like 5 members in the band, and they would all get like 2 or 3 pairs each.
Now, Stacey Adams.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and what are they?
Shoes. Shoes? Well, it's a brand.
Okay.
This is Stacey Adams hat. And it's just, that's it. Stacey Adams, you know, like anybody from, born from like 50s, maybe even more. I couldn't even tell you how back, but no, I'm going to tell you, because my dad just told me that my grandpa used to dress like that. It's like, hey, your grandpa. That's why I was like, you know, to your grandpas to check it. They'd probably be like, oh, hey, man, hey, grandpa, check out Buzzin'. They're wearing some Stacey Adams stuff. And be like, get chingado. They don't even know what the fuck they're talking about, Stacey Adams. That guy's not even dressed right. Well, I don't dress like this, but it's just, you know, a tribute to them.
So Stacey Adams
goes way back for a while, yeah. Because he actually pulled out like he goes, this is probably from one of the first models that they brought out here. And then my dad like immediately was like, let me see that. He was like, look, boy. He was like, no, because it was like the shoe. It was weird. It would like part right here. It would almost like they would put all this together and put it together, but it was real nice and fine, just like this. And that was like the first montage, because I guess they didn't know what they were doing. You know, they just put it right there, yeah. And then that's when my dad was like, check this out, boy. This is probably one of your grandpa's first shoes. I can remember when in my head shining his shoes, and the guy actually had like a little, probably as big as this, of like a little glass case, and it had all the shining stuff that you need for it.
But they had them a lot in Mexico, where you know, like shiny shoes.
Oh yeah.
And you would sit down and like give them.
And then they got you know, when he was like started talking on that, then they just started talking on like a whole bunch of shit, man. We're in that store for 2 hours. I am not joking.
Shopping.
And no, now check this out. Went from talking to shoes, and then went to talking to music, because the guy was like, you know, hey, you know, we got a lot of people coming in here from music and stuff like that, and he said my nephew went and tore down a house, and it had a box, and the lady said she didn't want it, you know, you can have it, and he took it home, and it had nothing but 33s, not 45s, but 33s. My dad was like, what? Mexican talk, like, and I'm like, oh shit. When it goes like that, you know, I'm like, fuck, man, it's too much for me. I can, you know, whatever. Law, sports, you know, it's just like, you lost me, and then I'm like, oh my god, we're gonna be in here forever. and ended up giving him like, because it was like my brother. My brother used to take my dad's 45s and like he had like a disc player, but it would burn it into a CD. And the guy did that to the 33s and burned it, and then started selling the music. And my dad bought a copy, several copies. And he's like, "No, yeah." And you can hear the. He go, "Hey, boy, you hear the scratches?" Yeah. Well, that's a record. I was like, for real. We don't have that shit on CDs. Only scratches then you can't hear it no more.
That's crazy.
Yep. Went in over there for shoes and a hat, and came out with music. Music goes a long way. If you know what you're talking about.
It's impressive.
Yep.
It does.
That's what we do. We like music. So, I mean, this is music from like 1950s, 60s. You know, my dad was growing up. He's like, man, this is what my grandpa would listen to that. I didn't mention my grandpa, but that's what my grandpa would listen to. Like, damn, that's what then started getting me interested and started getting sleepy. I was getting sleepy when they were just talking. Then when they started talking music, and I was like, oh shit. And then, yeah.
I want to listen.
That was crazy. That was crazy. Yeah, that was weird.
Well, we're buzzing,
Yes,
and we'll
ma'am.
be back after the break. It's CHAZZ and BB on the weekend.
On the weekends.